Under the subject of quality, reliability and engineering of a degree semester 7 mechanical engineering department, today we are going to see the experiment number 5, which is to study about plan, do, check, act cycle. So first of all, let's understand what is this PDCA cycle. So the plan, do, check, act PDCA cycle, also known as Deming cycle, it was founded by the Deming, so that is why it is also called Deming cycle, is a continuous improvement model used in quality management and process control. It provides a structured, systematic approach to problem solving and process enhancement. So the PDCA cycle encourages organizations to take or make small incremental improvements and verify their effectiveness before full-scale implementations. So basically PDCA cycle uh, introduced where the organization wants to check before implementing anything something new, so a small pilot project will be initiated first to see the effectiveness of that particular technique, and after that the full scale implementation will be carried out. So in that case PDCA cycle will help the organization to make a small incremental improvement. So these are the phases of PDCA cycle, as the PDCA stands for plan, do, check and act. So the first phase is plan. In plan, the objective is to first identify a problem, or you can say which are the opportunities which we can improve or show something, or some problem is there and we want to improve that, or there is some observation that this particular area needs some improvement. So in plan phase, first identify which is the problem and which are the opportunities for improvement. And in plan phase different activities are carried out, like define the problem clearly, collect and analyze relevant data, identify root causes using tools like cause and effect diagram, Pareto charts, develop hypotheses or possible solutions, establish measurable objectives and success criteria, plan the implementation steps and assign responsibilities. So these are all the activities which are carried out in plan phase. So let's understand by example what these all activities means. So the example is that in a manufacturing unit, they notice is there is a high rejection rate of a product. So in plan phase, the team first will investigate the causes for that particular rejection rate. So what are the possible causes? Here they have identified their machine settings, operator skill or raw material quality. This can be a possible causes for that particular problem. Now let's see the second phase, that is do. In do phase we are implement the planned action or the change on a small scale, right? So the activities are execute the proposed solution as a pilot project. Pilot project means we are not implementing it fully on a full scale, but on a small scale we are trying to see if that particular solution will, if particular proposed solution will be effective or not. So first execute the solution as a pilot project, then train your employees involved in this change, record all the observations, deviations and results, collect data to measure the performance of the implemented change. Let's understand by example that for the same example, in a plan phase we identified that there is a rejection, and the team has identified different causes for them. So in do, they will adjust the machining parameters or introduce operator training on any of the production line to see how this particular if this particular problem can be solved or not. The third phase is act. Sorry, the third phase is check. In check, we are evaluating the results after taking the actions in a do phase. So activities are compare actual results with expected results or objectives, analyze data to determine if the change led to improvement, identify what worked well and what did not, use statistical tools like control charts or trend analysis for performance evaluation. This means in check phase, we are checking that the all the steps for improvement which we have implemented in do phase, are these all the improvements are effective or not. These activities are carried out in check phase. Let's understand by the example. After the trial, they wants to check whether this product rejection has been decreased or not. So this is an example for check phase. The last phase is act. So the objective of act phase is to standardize successful improvements or take corrective actions if results are unsatisfactory, right? In check phase, we are checking whether the our proposed solution was able to reduce the problem or not. So in act phase, if that particular solution has improved our problem, then we will standardize that particular improvements. And if not, then we will take another actions. So the activities are, if the change was successful, implement it across all relevant areas and also document the standard operating procedure. Then train your employees for the new process. For example, if machine parameter adjustments reduce rejection, then apply these parameters across all production lines, right? So in this act phase, we will apply all this. We will extend the implementation phase. Means it is a at initial stage we discussed that we will first carry out a pilot project. If this pilot project is successful, then we will extend these projects across all departments and we will extend the full implementation. Oh, if the change which we have carried out did not meet the expectations, then what should we do? So, as the name itself suggests that it is a cycle and a cycle has no end. So basically, the if that particular solution does not meet the expectation, then you need to analyze what were the shortcomings and what were the activities which needed to be carried out when did and we didn't carried out. So we need to again go to the first phase, that is plan, do, check, act. That is why it is called PDCA cycle. We are continuously taking a circle. Means if the modifications are not improving our problem, then we need to do it again, then again and again. And if it is successful, we will extend the full scale implementation. Applications of PDA cycles are in manufacturing process improvement, quality management and ISO systems, project management and risk control, product development, healthcare, education and service industries for operational excellence. Conclusion. So based on this study of a plan do check act, the conclusion is that it is a fundamental approach to achieve continuous improvement in any organization. It ensures that problems are systematically identified, tested, verified, and standardized. By following the PDCA cycle repeatedly, the organization can build a culture of quality and long term success.